Hello everyone. The Garrison feature in AFK Arena is, in my opinion, one of the most important things in this game. I mean, you literally get dimensionals, a big group of dimensionals here that you can't get anywhere else. And in my opinion, I just feel like the Garrison feature here is just a tiny bit forgotten. So I just want to go ahead and just make a video about garrisoning dimensionals, these dimensionals here. So just in case if you don't know where you can garrison these dimensionals, you have to go to the friends list, go to your friends list here, and in this bottom bar here, there is a garrisoned section here. This is where you find your garrisoned heroes. And like I said, you get a big group of dimensionals here. You get the heroes like Nakaruru, Ainz. I know Ainz and Albedo here, they are very important, and as well as Queen, she's also a pretty important hero. So I just want to go ahead and look at the rules first, look at some of these rules here, just so you can understand what you're supposed to do here. So first you need to send a hiring request to one of your friends or guildmates. You get your dimensional heroes from your friends or your guildmates here. So you send a hiring request to them, and they have to approve that request in order for you to get that dimensional hero that you want. Players can load out one mercenary hero to a maximum of 5 friends. So you can, a maximum of 5 friends can receive a mercenary, a dimensional mercenary, and a loan period lasts for 30 days. So you get that dimensional hero for 1 month, and the players can reapply to hire that same hero when there are 30 or fewer days remaining in their loan period. So yeah, I've seen it happen before where a player hires one of my dimensional heroes, and then when there's 30 or less days remaining, they hire it again because they know they're going to be using that dimensional hero for a longer period, so they go ahead and hire that hero again. You need to use 100 dimensional stones to loan out a hero. So I'll show what the dimensional stones are later and how you can get dimensional stones, but you need 100 of them to hire a hero. And after a particular hero is hired 6 times, they will no longer require dimensional stones. So you need to spend a total of 600 dimensional stones on one hero in order to essentially receive that hero for free. And dimensional stones can be exchanged for a maximum of 200 dimensional stones can be exchanged per month. You can only get 200 dimensional stones per month here. And you can simultaneously send up to 5 hiring applications. You can simultaneously send them, so you can send 5 hiring applications at once to your friends or guildmates for a specific hero. When you get your hero, they are at level 1 and they are at Elite Ascension tier. And they will need to either be leveled up or soul fused with another hero. And you can soul fuse your heroes within the Ascension, Temple of Ascension. And once the loan period has ended, the degree of progression reached with the hired hero will not be affected. So if you got your hero, let's say at Ascended, they will still be at Ascended, but you will not be able to use that dimensional hero in battle until you hire them again. So you don't lose your progression with that hero, but you can't use them again until you hire that same dimensional again. So while you have a dimensional hero, they are viewed as the player's own hero and suffer no limitations. So you can use that dimensional hero basically as you would use them if you bought them. So no limitations whatsoever, which is very nice. And you cannot hire heroes from friends that have not been online in the past 7 days, which I don't really get why you would want to do that. Why you would want to hire heroes from inactive friends or guildmates. Not only does the person wanting the dimensional hero benefit from this, but the person loaning out the dimensional hero also benefits from this exchange because they receive 40 companion points, up to a maximum of 200 companion points per month that can be attained by loaning out heroes. And the companion point maximum is reset at the start of each new calendar month. So you get a maximum of 200 companion points per month when you are loaning out dimensional heroes. And also this part is very cool. Hired hero that reaches Ascended tier can also increase the max level of the resonating crystal, and that max level will still persist even after the loaned heroes period is over. So I believe it is the max level of the resonating crystal increases by 5 levels per hero that is at Ascended tier. So having that max level increase by 5 levels and permanently stay like that, even when the loan period is over, that's a very nice thing to have. So that's it for all the rules there. Pretty simple to follow in my opinion. Let's go ahead and look at the exchange. You exchange dimensional stones here. This is how you get these heroes, and it says exchange this month. The maximum is 200 dimensional stones like the rules said. And to exchange for dimensional stones, you have to exchange your store resources. So you have your hero coins, your guild coins, your labyrinth tokens, and your gladiator coins here to exchange for dimensional stones. Just simply go ahead and choose how many of each you want, and it has a maximum next to each of these here. So a maximum of 66 here, and then also a maximum of 100 for the labyrinth tokens, and then a maximum of 50 for the gladiator coins. Yeah, you can go ahead and choose just how many of these resources you want to spend for this, and then you could just simply click the exchange button, and it'll tell you if you want to exchange for 27 dimensional stones like I have here. Go ahead and confirm, and then you simply get your dimensional stones from here. And like the rules said, you need 100 dimensional stones to exchange for one hero. Okay, looking at this main screen, you have your currently hired, which I haven't hired anyone on here. This will show which heroes you have hired, and then you have the heroes for hire, which simply shows all the dimensional heroes you can hire using dimensional stones. And I'm just going to use Ainz here as an example. You just simply click here, and it shows all your friends and guildmates who have Ainz, shows which ones you can loan out for. And when you get 100 dimensional stones here, just simply click apply, and you'll just have to wait until they accept your loan. And as soon as they accept your loan, you'll just simply get the dimensional hero. So pretty simple process. Just go ahead and exchange the dimensional stones and just hire the heroes here. Now I just want to go ahead and talk about which heroes I would personally go for using the dimensional stones. Now the first 2 heroes I would go for here, the first one obviously being Ainz, and the second one I would go for is Albedo. Ainz just does so much damage here. He does a lot of damage with his ultimate. 460% damage is dealt to all enemy targets, which is very nice. Damage is increased to 580 with level 3. That's a lot of damage. I'd go for Albedo. I like Albedo's signature item, the plus 30. During battle, the attack ratings of all dimensional heroes are increased by 15% for every dimensional hero that is in the allied formation. So if you have Ainz and Albedo together, this will increase Ainz's damage even more, and especially with a full team of dimensional heroes, this is just very powerful. Also, the Black Guard here, Albedo receives a shield here equal to 220% of her attack rating, and she'll also teleport next to the backline ally with the lowest health and protect them for 5 seconds. And also, if the hero Ainz is an ally, Albedo will prioritize him with this skill above all other allies. So if you have Ainz with Albedo here, Albedo will prioritize Ainz essentially. The next hero I would go for with garrisoning dimensional heroes is Queen. Queen I'm seeing used with sort of a stall team comp with heroes like Eron, Sgriath, maybe even Leonardo da Vinci, another dimensional hero. Yeah, I see her used in the campaign quite frequently, so I would go for Queen next if you don't have her, and if you have Ainz and Albedo already. Next, I would either go for Ezio here, or the Prince of Persia. Prince of Persia does a lot of crowd control, and he does his ultimate very frequently here. It deals quite a bit of damage to the surrounding enemies, also stunning them for 3 seconds, so a lot of crowd control there with Prince of Persia. And Ezio's ultimate skill allows him to kill off enemies even if they're not at 0 health. He can just go ahead and put a execution threshold on them, and if the enemy's health goes below that execution threshold, he'll just essentially kill them off immediately, which is very, very useful. From here, I would go with either Joker, or I would even go for Yukio. Yukio I've seen used to sort of stall heroes like Flora from going up in the air, so Yukio can be very useful for that. And I have used Yukio for that before, and it's worked pretty well. And Joker is somewhat of a crowd control player here, and can be used with Queen. Since Joker was released with Queen, Joker has some benefits with Queen, so you can use Joker with Queen as well. And then the last hero I would go for is Nakoruru. I just think Nakoruru is kind of basic here, has some basic abilities. Overall, not used really at all in the game. Overall, that's my sort of breakdown of which heroes I would go for, and some people might have different opinions on that, but overall those are the heroes that I find most useful from the top to the bottom. And yeah, if you don't use this often, I would recommend using this, because some of these dimensionals are very powerful. Ainz, Albedo, very powerful heroes I still use pretty frequently. So if you don't use this, make sure that you use this, you utilize these dimensional heroes, because this is the only way you get Ainz and Albedo especially. The only way you get them is from here. Hey, if you like my content, make sure to subscribe, and if you want to watch one of my newest videos, check out the video that's on screen now, and thanks for watching.